and we want to switch the pace now and speak about what occurred to your family. So I know your son passed recently, right? And
Yes, sir.
as a person, obviously, you're still going, and condolences. I know you're still going through the grieving process, but what is it like for that experience? Like, what have you been doing for the grieving process?
Well, I believe being out here in America on this mission with my other son medically, which is what we're dealing with, um, has allowed me to not be endowed in it. Because if I was in Belize right now, all the while, I probably would have had a concert by now. Because when it happened right away, that was my plan. Oh, I'm getting back on it. I'm getting back on this train, because all the while for the past 10 years, everyone knows Ras Indio to be a very positive artist, always on the media promoting, positivity in a form of no violence. I make we silence the violence and just all these kind of activities. We had a song UNITY, me and Boss Lady. We toured through the schools of Belize City on our own with no government help, with nobody. We just took it on ourselves. I reached out to teachers. Actually, I got a text yesterday to do another one, but with this virus now, everything has to be done a different way. But it's a thing because I've been on this campaign for so long, and then for it to hit so close to home, it's like wow. And again, it's not like it was in. It's hard to say that it wasn't intentional. I It's like I had brethren who were like, the boy, who's the boy? And I'm like, well, I can't be a part of this cycle. You understand? Like, it's hard. It's hard. It's very hard because to lose a son, you get angry. You want revenge. But then, what is that? That would be a part of the cycle. Same thing I've been singing about for 10 years, against, I would say. So it's hard. And it actually brought the whole family to another place. This tragic incident with my son. Um, and we know that he is now in a better place because where he was here and the things he used to tell me dealing with is, there's a thing, it's a thing. It's hard to talk about, to be honest. Yeah.
All right, then, and in regards to Belize now, right? In regards to the crime, because I was doing more research prior to it, I wasn't aware that they was getting down in Belize like that. So, like, is this a recent thing, or has it been going on, or what's the story with that one?
From I know myself, we've been having unnecessary killings and things of this sort and nature that, again, it's a part of the Babylon design. We all know it. And it comes through the television and it comes through these new video games and all these things that, I mean, I have a nephew here in Virginia. He plays the video game quite a bit. And every time I see him playing a game, he's killing something. I walked in the other day, I said, "What are you killing now?" He said, "Zombies." It's such a thing that they are on us right now. And at one time, 10 years ago, with my militancy, doing songs with Lutan Fayan, Turbulence, and Luciano. And I really felt like we were making a change and was able to make a change. But more and more as these years have been passing by, I'm like, seems like there's only a few of us are really gonna cross this gap. And as they say, many are called, few are chosen. Like I'm telling you about the passion I had at one time to say, direct people with the music, repatriation, Ethiopia, I even went to Ethiopia myself so I can see the place I've been singing about, you know what I mean? And so that I wasn't just singing something I had no clue about. So I went and I checked out Shashamane for myself, I know a lot of reggae artists that haven't made it to Shashamane and Ethiopia yet, but we sing about it all the time, So these are the things, man. We have to unite and come together, all of us, in a one bracket of Africanism and Black people. It's not like Trinidad, Jamaica, Belize. All are with a one. That's one I was saying, Zina Belize, and that's one of my father's songs. All are with a one. It means all of us are one.
No, it's definitely a vibe where things can become discouraging. I know personally what I teach, you get what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but what I do is we have a tendency to focus on the negative aspects of the culture and not put enough emphasis on the positive. And like,
Yes.
I know just for my own sanity and just to keep upful and keep hopeful, I just focus on those who are dealing with progress,
Correct.
because as I said,
That's the few. That's the few you're
that's the
talking
few.
about.
Yeah, that's the few. Because when you're out here doing the work, it kind of fell away sometimes.
Yep, God,
So
the few getting smaller and smaller and smaller,
uh,
And a lot of the time now when the message that we have in the music, to me, is for a lot of the people who seem to not want to hear it or
so,
just can't hear it or have this shield around them to not hear it. I don't know what to say why the people seem to not hear. Then you have a whole vast majority of other people who the message really isn't for, but
yeah.
yet it's great for them to hear it so that they can know some of the things that was done. And and like this is where we are now. And those are the people that come to the show
So
and
if I, if I as an artist, like, why do you think that's the guy? As you know, we've spoken to a lot of people about this, but like, from your perspective, why do you think the Europeans embrace the roots and culture more than our own people, even though the message is really for our people? What's that about?
it's a
India.
design. It's a design because they had to hear the message. Without them hearing the message, then there would be no change. So the message is for them too, is what I'm saying. But it just hurts me to see that the slavery that they put on our people for so long is what I think affects our people from hearing the message because it's so clear, and a lot of them will say, yeah, I like that, but I'm gonna go and do this. You understand? Oh yes, you're right, that food is good food to eat, but I'm gonna eat this. It's like a thing where the slavery has touched us so hard that we're kind of not really interested to make any better for ourselves, it seems. uh, Even though we say it all the time, everything is clear. Life is so simple. Simplicity we use to survive, you know some simple things in our life, and people just go on and do the utmost and want the things that they see on this television and glittering around them for no reason. To me, it's like, just live your life. What is given unto you is what you should be thankful for. Jah will bless everyone. Jah bless us always.
Well, let me hear you say mountain.